Hey guys, Ken here from the Retro Toy Escapades channel in Malaysia. We've got a shipment unboxing to do today. That's right, thank you for joining me today. This is something pretty special right here. This thing's been sitting around for I think the past 1.5 months. Okay, since the time I got in here, I didn't get around to opening it because, well, Mattel made me wait like almost a year for this thing, okay? Alright. That's right, okay, so when it finally got in, I was just like, you know what? I'll just take my time getting around to opening it. And today's the day. Today's the day I want to open this thing up together with you guys. We're going to get this whole thing on camera, unbox this package that came straight in from Mattel Creations. And they seem to have actually downsized the shipping boxes. And I talked about this in previous videos as well. I shared it with you on the channel too. They will send over these really small, basic sized Motu figures in these really large shipment boxes. Okay, they'll just be chucked in there, and the shipment boxes will have like basically no protection, just some bubble wrap thrown in there, bits of cardboard here and there. Nothing will be holding the shipment in place. And this thing will just be knocked around all the way from the US all the way down, straight down here to Malaysia. Okay, it'll come out all dented. I showed it to you guys on the channel before, but nobody cares. Okay, I don't know why they did it like that. There's a bit of anxiety involved. Okay, let's just find out what the state of this thing is. And here it is, guys. Okay, there you have it. All right, the Mattel Creations exclusive Wanda figure. Okay, this thing's taken a year to reach me. All right, as I'm sure it has for most of you out there also pre-ordered this thing. And in fact, actually, this was from the made to order release. Okay, not the initial one that just basically sold out. We'll get into that again in the recap conversation. Yeah, but this is on the made to order batch. And like I said, I actually got this thing in like about a month and a half ago, but I just took my time to get down to the unboxing, so we're doing it today. This thing, okay, look, easily the most controversial Motu Origins figure of the last 1.5 years, probably since the time the line was actually launched. Okay, the most controversial figure. And if you guys were there like sometime a year and a half ago, you remember there's a lot of coverage here on the channel. I covered it as well. This thing sort of like just sneaked out, okay, out there into the public without anybody even being aware that it was actually being produced, or that they were actually even making it. It was turning up online, the reviews being done, but nobody knew where this thing actually came from because there was no announcement prior to that from Mattel. It was clearly an exclusive, but there was nothing on Mattel Creations. And I think that to this date, okay, Mattel has never officially given an answer or an explanation as to how that happened, as to why this thing was actually sneaked out early into the public and was actually being sold at several hobby stores, okay, most notably in California. It's all in my old videos, go check them out, okay. But this was the figure that created such a firestorm of controversy online because it was linked to an 80s version of He-Man that was created as part of a promotion with Wonder Bread back then, but it's something that almost nobody really has, okay. Some people do probably, but they don't even know if it's the official original one. It's one of those promotions that sort of like just came and went, okay. And the existence of this figure has been almost, like I said, it's almost like a mythical thing, all right? But now, okay, it's back, all right? The classic figure has been brought back under the Motu Origins banner, but once again, it seems like its release is shrouded in secrecy, mysterious circumstances, and it is frustratingly unattainable because nobody is talking about where they're getting this thing from, who's selling it, how much does it cost, okay? Nobody's talking about anything. I did a bunch of videos, okay, getting into this whole story. All right, it's all on my channel, okay. And man, those videos eventually took me down a dark path because I believe that this is the figure that first showed us, okay, what the public was actually capable of, what the community would actually resort to in terms of wanting to attain a Motu Origins action figure that was unattainable. All right, how much were they willing to pay? So we started to see stuff on eBay, like the figure was going for like $150. Okay, people were just dropping money on this thing because why? It seems like it was their only opportunity to get their hands on this figure before it's gone forever. And I did a bunch of videos too talking about the dark side of Wanda. It was like a two-part thing. The second part was a channel members exclusive, but it was because for the first time ever is that the channel was coming under attack because of the things that I was talking about. And it was the first time ever I'd ever seen the community like this. I mean, I'm just here in Malaysia making my videos, but for the first time ever, I'm seeing people from all the way out there in America getting all riled up, attacking the channel and shit. And I'm like, what the hell, man? It's just toys, dude, okay? And these days, okay, I mean, it's pretty much normal for the channel. I get a lot of trolls here, especially that one stalker troll that's wasted a year of his life just obsessing over the channel, right? These days, I wear it like a badge of honor. I mean, if this channel can get somebody, some loser, all the way across the world, so obsessed with the channel for a year of his life, okay, doing nothing else but just finding a way to just pinpoint everything that's wrong about the channel, man, this channel is onto something. And it makes me feel like what I'm doing here just means something, you know? And I gotta tell you, honestly, anybody that follows the channel since day one, okay, if you've been committed to following the channel, you know what the deal is, okay? I always shoot it straight. I always give you my honest opinion. I'm not endorsed, I'm not supported or sponsored by any toy corporation out there, okay? There's a lot of channels out there that are, okay, this ain't one of them, right? So you'll always get the honest take from me, whether or not it's something you want to hear, but it's honest for me, 100%, okay? And you know what? If it gets people worked up, then at least you know they're getting worked up over something that's honest. Anyway, guys, at the end of the day, do remember that I said that these are all just toys, okay? And back to the toy in question, Wanda, the action figure. So Mattel never officially gave an explanation as to why this figure got leaked out early, but it was placed up on Mattel Creations, okay, for pre-order. And this is when things got really out of hand, okay, because the pre-order was something like, the fastest sellout ever at that point in the history of Motu. Is sold out in like 3 minutes. And I was one of those people too, okay? I was one of those people that had this thing in the checkout cart. And then when it came to the payment page, I was told by the website that, the same thing that happened to most of you guys out there, that the item had already sold out. Okay, so basically, it was me versus the computer. Okay, I can't fight the computer, man. The computer is telling me something that I can't fight it, man. Okay, I can't get a human response from it. So apparently the item just mysteriously sold out. Okay, that was it. And then, sometime later, the controversy on this thing just wouldn't die down. People were just so freaking unhappy about it. They were so unhappy that Mattel came back like a couple of months later with something unprecedented. They announced a made-to-order window. That's right, okay, a made-to-order window, which got a lot of people thinking that, why didn't they just go with this format from the get-go? So they gave a clear date, a clear time when the orders would begin, and there was actually basically no rush this time around because they gave you like more than a day to put in your orders, right, to make the full payment on this thing, and you are guaranteed that you receive it in hand like a fully produced Wanda figure, sometime like maybe a year later. Okay, so that's what happened here. All right, this thing finally arrived. Okay, so this concludes the whole chapter of the Wanda story, that whole, the whole stage of insanity, okay, surrounding this release, from last year. This concludes it. Okay, me opening it up right now in front of you guys, in front of the camera. Okay, this is the end of that Wanda story. I hope that everybody who wanted this figure managed to put in their pre-orders eventually and get their hands on it. Let me know what you guys think of it now that it's finally in your hands. All right, keep supporting the channel, and I'll catch you guys again real soon. Take care out there.